What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm super excited for today's video. This video is for anyone looking for an apartment right near the beach here in Playa del Carmen. At long last, I've got two worthwhile apartments at pretty solid prices to show you guys. The first one is just minutes from this gorgeous beach right here, Playa 88. So I'm going to start with that apartment. I'm going to show you how to get there. I'll put together a video montage of what the inside looks like. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath, this first apartment that I'll show. And then I've got another one over more in the center near Playa Mamitas. And the price on that one may shock some of you guys because the location is fantastic. A lot of you have been under the impression that you'll need to pay 25 or 30,000 pesos for a 2-bed, 2-bath in that area. What if I told you guys this one wasn't even 20,000 pesos? Would I have your attention? All right, guys, then you have to check out today's video. Let's go check out apartment number 1. So as mentioned, guys, apartment number 1 is just 3 or 4 minutes from where I'm standing right now and about 1 minute from the entrance of Playa 88. And I'll give you guys a little bit of information on the way over there and then show you exactly how to get there and where it is and what it looks like from the street to take any guesswork out of what the neighborhood looks like. So it is considered a penthouse apartment. I'll give you the price at the end of the video, so stick around for that and the contract options and all the technicals. But for now, I want to just give you an overview of what the apartment is like. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath. To me, it would be a really great spot for someone who works from home or needs an office, because I think that second bedroom could be a really nice office. It's got a rooftop pool with ocean views, a private balcony, and also a huge private terrace. It's not completely finished inside as far as the remodels. They're putting a new TV in, a new sofa, new ceiling fans. They've remodeled the kitchen. So it is still on the market for that reason. It's not quite move-in ready. They say in about 2 weeks it'll be ready. So those of you looking to move down in maybe January, looking for a 6-month or a 1-year lease, this could be the spot for you. And I'll go over some pros and cons of this one as well as we're walking over there. All right, guys, and as always, if you appreciate these rental updates, please do smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. They definitely take a little bit of work and coordination with the property managers, which is not always easy here in Mexico. So without further ado, we are now right here at the entrance of Playa 88, and we're going to walk north just 1 block to 90th. And one of the pros of this is that this location has the bike path. It's a very tranquil, relaxed neighborhood. You don't have the club noise. You don't have the hustle and bustle. There's not quite so much traffic, although there are some dogs behind me just going crazy. Just perfect timing for the video. But you can see this is a very fitness oriented area with a bike path. You can go jogging. So we're here on 5th Avenue looking south, and we are turning west onto 90th Avenue. And now this gentleman who manages this property told me that the price was fixed, but I think that the longer a property sits empty, the more that becomes negotiable. So when I tell you the price at the end of the video, keep that in mind. And for anyone interested in these apartments, you can reach out to me directly at The Rope Monster on Instagram and send me a message, and I'll get back to you with the contact information for the property manager for this one or for the one over by Mamitas if you're interested in more of a central location. Now, one of the cons is the distance from things like Chedraui, Walmart, and some of the big grocery stores. You'll need to have a scooter, a car, or be willing to take taxis. But we have arrived And this is the building right here. And I'll give a montage of the inside in just a moment. Also the rooftop pool and the private terrace. They're putting in a barbecue and even a third small bathroom up on the terrace. It is the top unit all the way up there. And so you have a balcony, you have a private terrace, and then up there you have the rooftop pool with ocean views over Paradisus. So the only downside at all as far as the noise is that you are here on 10th Avenue, but as you guys can see, this part of 10th Avenue does not have the same level of traffic noise as say down by Chedraui and those areas. Also the neighborhood, the graffiti, it's a little bit more rough around the edges, but I would say that the apartment itself is beautiful, and being up that high and having the private terrace and the space, it's the kind of place where if you had to spend, you know, 6 to 8 hours a day working from home, it would be a very pleasant place to do so. You could take your lunch break by the pool. And so, all right guys, without further ado, let's get inside the building and show you guys what the place looks like currently. Here we go. All right guys, that does it for apartment number 1. Now I will give the price at the end of the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys would be willing to pay for that 2-bed 2-bath right near the entrance of the gorgeous Playa 88. And I will see you guys over at yet another beautiful 2-bed 2-bath apartment right near one of my favorite beaches in Playa, in the center of the heart of Playa del Carmen, right near Playa Mamitas. Vámonos. All right, guys, as promised, apartment number 2, just steps away from this beautiful, iconic beach here in Playa del Carmen. This is Playa Mamitas, and this apartment that we're gonna go check out here momentarily when the property manager shows up is, I can literally see the rooftop from here. It's maybe 30 or 40 meters from right where I'm standing and about 20 meters or 60 feet from the sand. So how would you guys like to live right here. Walk out your front door and see this view. If you're interested, you got to check out the second half of the video, guys. Smash the like button for me, subscribe if you haven't already. If you appreciate these rental updates, which admittedly are not my favorite because I have to wait for property managers to show up, please let me know by smashing the like button. Without further ado, let's go check out apartment number 2. Alright guys, so I'll show you how to get to this apartment, where exactly it is, and then we'll talk just a few pros and cons on the way over there. Sound good? Alright, let's go. Alright, so here I am literally right next to Mamitas. Here's the entrance of the beach, and the apartment is right up here past this first building. So first things first, guys, pros and cons. I'll start with a couple of the cons right off the bat. This place, you'll have to contract your own Wi-Fi, which I find to be quite the hassle, because, you know, getting the companies like Movistar or Total Play to show up and install the Wi-Fi can be challenging. And then you may have to wait. They may say, hey, we're gonna come between 2 and 3 p.m. and then maybe they'll come at 8 p.m. or maybe they'll come the next day. And so you will potentially lose some time. Sorry about the noise, guys. There's a little construction here right at the beach, a little bit of wind. But you will lose time and maybe a little bit of hair, or at least get some gray hairs just waiting for Total Play to show up. So that's number one. That kind of, me personally, I was going to rent this place. I prefer the tranquility of not living right in the center. And that brings up con number 2. There are a couple of bars right below this building, and on the weekends they could get a little noisy. One of them is a karaoke bar. So if you are into that, maybe that's a good thing for you. But if you don't want to hear someone singing show tunes at 1 in the morning, this apartment might not be for you. I personally think the location for a lot of you guys will be worth it. It's near the gym, it's near Evolve, it's near World Gym. It's a 5-minute walk from Chedraui, so you can buy groceries easily. It's near Playa 38, Playa Mamitas, Playa Constituyentes is not far either. So this is the building right here. Gracias. This is the building. I thank the taxista for not honking at me for walking in the middle of the road like a fool. All right, and this is a gorgeous building, guys. It was built in the 80s, so it's a little bit older. It doesn't have those modern finishes, but if you want to live in a cookie cutter building like this that looks like literally every other building going up, you can do that, and you can pay 30,000 pesos. The price on this one is going to shock you. I'll show you which unit it is before we go up there. And yes, I believe it is this one right here. And then you have your own private rooftop right here. And now one of the cons also, guys, it's not a major drawback, but there's no rooftop pool. There's a pool in the courtyard on the lower level, so you still get a pool. But yes, the Wi-Fi issue, the noise, and no rooftop pool. But the price and the location. So guys, I'll give you the contract options at the very end here and the price. And now what I'm talking about is that if this is your unit right here, this top level, and you've got this bar literally right below you, that could be problematic. The windows did seem really thick, but one thing I would say is come ask to look at this apartment at night. Ask to come see if you can get a showing. Because you've got Burro Playero, you've got this place which is a karaoke bar, and some restaurants as well right here in front. But some of the pros are the location, the proximity to the beach and also the proximity to fine dining. You've got some of the best Thai places right here, some of the best Oriental cuisine here, and then you're about a block from Fifth Avenue as well. So you're sandwiched right in between. You're sandwiched right in between the beach and Fifth Avenue, and for a lot of you that's going to be worth a little bit of noise on the weekends. In the evenings, heck, you might even be down at the bar partying and singing karaoke anyway. All right, guys, let me show you the entrance to the building, and then we are going to get inside. So this is Aldea Thai that I was talking about as far as the Thai food. And then right here we've got the entrance to the building. This is where you would park your vehicle. And this building is called Magic Paradise. All right, guys, without further ado, I'm heading in. All right, guys, here inside the courtyard, I'm gonna start by showing you the building exterior here and show the pool briefly. Okay. Good. Pretty sweet, tranquil spot here. Nice lounges. If you could see yourself chilling in here after a nice long day at the beach, catching some shade, let me know in the comments. Pretty sweet spot. Love these palms. Kind of regretting not renting this place myself now. And guys, the parking is included as well. I just confirmed that. And another pro to this spot, the elevator is actually working. Not always the case in Mexico.
El departamento está un poco caótico porque lo estamos remodelando, pintando y demás.
Ah, está bien. Me habían dicho que van a comprar nuevo como
Sí.
sofá.
Estamos esperando que traigan los muebles.
Excelente. ¿Y el wifi todavía tiene que contratarlo
Sí.
yo o ustedes?
El Wi-Fi sí tendrá que contratarlo usted.
Okay. So we still have to get our own Wi-Fi. All right. So the remodels are underway.
Sí.
Excelente. ¿Podría empezar con la cocina? Nice, big, spacious kitchen with plenty of counter space. Gotta love that. And also hookups for a washing machine here. You've got the nice big boiler so you won't run out of hot water. Full-size fridge. Permiso. And these stairs we're going to go up in just a minute and show the rooftop. But for now, let's check out this first balcony. Pretty sweet. And as you can see though, we're right above that bar that I was mentioning, but also we are right by Playa Mamitas right there. So that's a pretty sweet trade-off if you ask me. Let's go check out the bedrooms and bathrooms. There's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Okay. So we've got bedroom number 1 here, which could also make for a pretty sweet office. Put your desk here, maybe a yoga room. And bathroom number 1, which they have told me they're going to leave this toilet, but I think they're maybe remodeling and hopefully putting a better shower head in. These are the cheaper shower heads. If not, you can always do that yourselves. I always prefer a nice shower head. It's not something I skimp on. You can just pop over to Home Depot. And yes, we have Home Depot in Playa. And this room has the 2 beds. So, you know, for families potentially, if you've got kids, you're moving down, could be a good spot. Once again, you could rearrange. But then you have balcony number 2 here, so that's pretty sweet. Both bedrooms have their own balcony. And let's check out the closet space. Plenty of closet space here for sure. Nice. All right, and bathroom number 2 here. Both bedrooms have their own kind of ensuite bathrooms, which I think is pretty sweet. And no bathtub, but 2 full-size showers with the shower heads nice and high. Guys, I've lived in certain places in like Ecuador where I have to literally duck to get under the water. And so, yeah, pretty solid showers. Let's see, and then I think there's a utility closet, and then we're gonna go upstairs. I just love the vibe of having a staircase in a place. All right, so you've got a nice linen closet here and an ample dining area, living area. They're replacing all the furniture. These were really old, run down. You can see nobody, I mean, this sofa might have been original from the 80s. Look at the color. Oh baby, if this sofa could tell stories, if these walls could talk. All right, let's go upstairs. I love to check out the roof. And admittedly, this rooftop needs a little bit of attention, needs a little bit of love, but I think it's a great place for a plant enthusiast. This could all be cleaned up and you could have your herb garden, potted plants, etc. But it is a nice space. So with a little bit of TLC, hopefully ownership can do a little bit of the work. There's a little grill here. A nice seating area. And you can imagine this in its prime. There was this, tub here and everything. This was probably really nice when the building was new. But I think with a little bit of love and maybe some cleanup and some cushions here on these benches, this could be a pretty sweet place to have some rooftop parties if you're into entertaining. Could also be a really good place to do yoga, or even if you're a yoga instructor or something, you could do classes up here. And so the view from the roof, you can see the ocean off that way. And so overall, it is a really, really good space for the price. I'm just going to discuss contract options one last time with the property manager and see. It does seem to me that she's a little bit flexible if you sign a 1-year contract instead of a 6-month contract, but I just need to confirm that so I have the numbers straight, and I will see you guys back down on the bottom floor, back on the street. All right guys, thanks for sticking around to this point in the video. I really hope you find these 2 apartments intriguing, valuable, potential places to live. Really hope you appreciate my efforts. I'll see you guys in just a minute. And for those of you wondering if the pool gets any sun, the property manager told me that just about 1 o'clock, so maybe about 2 hours from now, the sun comes right overhead and you can get some nice sunshine here at the pool. So that's definitely a bonus if you're not looking to go to the beach, or if the sargassum issue is kind of nasty and you still want to get some swimming in and some sunshine. This is your spot. All right guys, let's talk contracts and prices for both of these apartments. All right guys, so apartment number 1, without further ado, property manager wants 19,500 pesos. I think he's a little high, or he's not high, the price is a little high for that location. I would offer about 16 to 18. And if you're interested in that apartment, let me know over on Instagram. Send me a message at the Rope Monster, and I'll put you in touch with Michael, the manager over there. And apartment number 2, which I think some of you will be even more interested in because of the location and proximity to Playa Mamitas right there, and the proximity to 5th Avenue. Drum roll please, 6-month lease, 18,000 pesos a month. So for those of you who thought you had to pay 28 to 30,000, 25,000 pesos a month for a 2-bed, 2-bath right by the beach, not the case. Now that is an older building, built in the 80s as mentioned, but still in good shape, beautiful. The pool It's quiet actually in the courtyard there. The way it's constructed blocks a lot of the noise. So 18,000, and I'm now in talks with the owner to see if we can get a discount on the 1-year lease here at this building, apartment number 2. I was throwing out the number 16 or 17,000 pesos if there's a 1-year contract. So guys, if you found value in this, if you like either of these apartments, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this one, smash the like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't already, it means the world to me. And happiest of holidays and happy apartment hunting to all of you guys. Rope Monster out.